Hi everyone, Lisdalia here, aka the Queen of Hearts. Welcome to my channel, especially those of you who are new. Today we are checking out the final episode of the first season of The Acolyte. It's episode 8. So, overall, looking back at the series as a whole, I haven't really been enjoying it that much. There's been a number of moments that have been good. I really enjoyed episode 3. I really enjoyed episode, I think it was 5, where we had those big action sequences and big fight scenes that went on. That was all really good and really enjoyable. But there've been far more down beats than there have been up beats. I really like the villain. I like his logic and his thought processes and his banter with the various characters. Manny Jacinto is doing a phenomenal job of his character. I really like everything he's doing. But in terms of like the Jedi side of things, particularly, actually just all the Jedi, I've been really struggling with majority of their characters. I think the only one that I enjoyed was the Padawan, the young Padawan that we had at the beginning, that was Sol's Padawan. I cannot remember what the name of her character was, I'm sorry. But she was like very interesting and I liked how she would express things. But I was thinking at the end of last episode, like, what is my problem with all of the Jedi? And I think what it boils down to is I feel like they've been given poor direction as to how a Jedi kind of, at least Jedi Masters, sort of, how they present themselves to the world and how they sort of should their sort of persona and their characteristics and everything. A lot of it is not making sense and is not fitting, and the flow of the series itself isn't working. There have been many episodes where nothing happened, and then we have episodes where all the things happened. The last episode, which was entirely backstory, it probably would have been better if you'd actually broken that up into about 4 or 5 different components and then spread that out over the course of the season. And that way you didn't have to have an entire episode dedicated to backstory. You'd be getting those snippets throughout the season, and it would make for far better storytelling as you're slowly drip feeding all this information. So it was just like some of the storytelling and the beats are just not working. We're just gonna dive into it and we're gonna see how much am I going to dislike this last episode. I wasn't a fan of the episode before, but we're giving the finale the benefit of the doubt, going into it with an open mind. Before we dive into it though, there's a few things that you guys can be doing that will really help out the channel here. Like the video, it will let me know that you want me to check out other Star Wars things, new Star Wars things. Subscribe. We're trying to build our way towards 1,000 subscribers. And hit the notification bell. Make sure you select the all button so that way you don't miss out on any of our videos that we do here on the channel. We've got a few things that are in the works that are coming out, so make sure to hit that button so you don't miss out on any of them. And if anybody's interested in full-length reactions, if you want to see all my torture through this entire series, I do offer that over on my Patreon. They are all in a watch-along style format, so you do need your own copy in order to follow along. But if that is something that interests you, the link will be in the description below. Alright, let's dive into it. Let's bring up the heart rate monitor. So if you are new to my channel, I use a heart rate monitor. It is via my Apple Watch. That way you guys get to see what moments do get my heart pumping and what moments leave it a little lackluster. Let's bring up the show. Alright, let's dive on into it. It is episode 8, The Acolyte. What is going on? What is going on? Like, he's looking like he's genuinely concerned for her. Her eyes are like red. Why? What the fuck happened?
Miss May. She had her hand outstretched. She was killing soul.
Where is she?
She had a saber in her hand, but she didn't use it.
She can kill with no weapon.
The future isn't fixed. I can still stop her.
With what ship? I'm taking mine.
I'm going where, exactly? I've seen where they are.
So we go together. And see who gets to her first.
I feel like
Where are we?
he's playing it slightly differently.
You and Osha are not twins.
I still don't
You're
understand
not
his motivations for anything. You're on a ship in the middle of space. Where the fuck are you running to?
See you in hell, Jedi.
He said he's had stuff he's wanted to tell her for like 16 years, and he didn't say shit. That doesn't even look like it's fitting your head. Although that's kind of refreshing that, like, the helmets are not universal and it doesn't always fit. I don't understand what either of their plans are. Are you gonna shoot her? 'Cause that's gonna go well. Or is it like a tractor beam of some kind? So, was he going to shoot her and the little tracker dude stopped him from doing that, and like and now they're just gonna both crash land on the planet that they were gonna go to anyway? Oh my god, this show.
I think the Jedi are a massive system of unchecked power. A delusional cult that claims to control the uncontrollable.
We don't control the Force.
Not the Force. Your emotions.
Oh.
An image of goodness. But it's only a matter of time before one of you snaps. And when, not if that happens, who will be strong enough to stop him? When you're looking up to heroes, you don't have to face what's right in front of you.
I really love the whole concept of like, why are the Jedi the good guys? And this whole like no emotions thing. I find this whole idea so interesting.
Osha. We should be trained. Would you ever consider?
No.
Yeah, you will. You're gonna end up agreeing with him.
I'm not my sister.
You're definitely not. May made that deal without even thinking about it.
She will absolutely be thinking about it. Oh. What is that? What was that? I feel like that was gonna end up being one of the witches.
I know he is, but I need to get a message to him. It's urgent.
This is highly unorthodox, but I shall see what I can do.
To who? I wonder if she was reaching out to Yoda. Like, I know this is, like, a significant amount of time before our Skywalker saga stuff. But, like, Yoda's very, very old. Is there gonna be... She ran away from you, dude. Why do you think calling out her name is going to get her to come out? She's just been like, oh, you got me.
Getting this elevator operational is the only way in. Unless you want to climb.
Are you sure?
What did he do? Where did he go? Did he do the Black Misty thing that we saw the witches doing in the last episode? Alright, so that one's May because she's in all the cream gear. It's going to be very hard to tell the two of them apart.
Hey!
Stop calling out.
Hey!
Thank you for leading me to her. We make a great team.
Interesting. That is very cool with the whole little mini dagger thing that comes out of the thing. Interesting. He did a much better job with fighting in the other episodes than he is here. Oh.
Sol never blamed you. He tried to teach me to accept that someone that I love could be capable of this level of destruction. I could never learn to calm my negative emotions, so I never became a Jedi. How could he teach you to control your negative emotions? He's the reason you have them.
I mean, not all of them. You did set the fire. I mean, this is an interesting fight. They're like the mirror of each other. I feel like they've debuffed him a little.
I want him to confess what he did. I want him to face the High Council. I want him to pay for his crimes.
I wanted to protect you both.
From what?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not twins. You and the ocean are the same person. I don't know how your mother did it.
How she did what?
She created life. Your lives.
And you killed her. You killed our mother.
Yes, I did.
Is that true?
You literally just heard him say it. You're right there.
I was protecting you. It was the right thing to do.
If it was the right thing to do, why didn't you tell the Jedi?
Mm-hmm.
I did what I thought was best for you. Of course, I wanted to tell you so many times, but I couldn't.
Stop talking.
I kept this from you, so you could have the life you'd always dreamed of. I did everything because I love.
Stop talking.
Told ya. And the crystal's going red? Is that why all the Sith lightsabers are red? Because they use the dark side of the Force and it turns the crystals red. There he goes. There's your Acolyte. I didn't know that was a thing. So it's because they can kill using the Force?
You're alive. Osha, we need to leave. Come with me.
Once again, leaving bodies behind. But in this case, I understand. Yeah, just use the... Why did nobody use the Force last time to open the fucking doors?
What do we do? What do you want, Osha?
To live? To train? To be your acolyte. Come on, say it, say it, say it.
Let my sister go and I will train with you. Are you sure? The Jedi will use me to find you.
I can attempt to wipe her memory. Remove any trace of you or me.
That's a thing you can do?
Do it. I can't lose you again. You're not.
You are?
You're going to do what you were meant to do. And I won't stop you this time.
I don't understand. Your whole character motivation, the entire series, has been don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. And now suddenly you're like, that's fine. And when has this memory wiping thing been a thing?
I'll find you. I know you will.
Why? What's the point? You're wiping her memory permanently.
You are with me. I am with you. Always one.
I don't understand. Why don't you just all three go? Why does she have to be left behind? I don't understand why this is going on. Why? Why was that necessary?
16 years ago, 4 Jedi were stationed on the planet Brendok. There, they discovered a force cult of witches. A conflict ensued. There were many casualties. Afterwards, the Jedi conspired to keep their actions secret. Recently, when the truth threatened to come out, a rogue Jedi named Soul killed his accomplices to maintain the cover story.
Interesting.
Speaking on behalf of the High Council.
See, I kind of dig this. That would certainly be really interesting. Oh, still more.
Sorry to disturb
Why?
you, Master.
Is this gonna be Yoda?
We need to talk.
There we go. Because we're obliged to show Yoda in every single show. Alright, so I still don't understand the choices that the Jedi make. I don't get why she blamed it all on Soul. The information you gave to the council was that one of your Jedi turned bad, and instead of having it be the person who's like, why? Why? I actually kind of find the idea of a couple and the damage or the stuff that they could do really intriguing. I don't think I've seen or heard of an instance where there's a couple, like a Sith couple, who were using like their love for each other to fuel their own abilities. And I find it really interesting, the idea of if those two become a couple in the next season, how that desire for each other then fuels what they can do. I find the concept of that really interesting and really intriguing, and I really would love to sort of see how that idea would unfold. I hate the fact that of all the characters that are left from this season in terms of the Jedi, it was one of the ones that I disliked. That she's the only one that's left. Why it was decided that she's going to be our Jedi representative, like, moving forward, I don't know. Overall, I'm gonna give this series, out of 10, I'm gonna give it like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It wasn't completely shit. They had a number of redeeming qualities. There was a number of decent episodes. But overall, it wasn't, like, fantastic. There was more downsides than there were good sides. So, yeah, I was definitely not a huge fan. That's all the thoughts I have. Let me know what you thought about this series overall. Out of a score of 10, what score would you give it, and why would you give it that? Really curious to know overall how people felt about it. So, yeah, I would say 6 or 7 out of 10. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed what you saw. Consider subscribing if you're not already. Help us get to that 1,000 subs and hit the notification bell. Make sure you select the all button so you don't miss out on any of our other videos. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.